All right, well, hello everyone. Welcome today. My name is Michelle Valenti, and we are here at the American Parkinson Disease Association, ready to do a seated level 1 class. All you need today is a nice sturdy chair and some weights. If you want to use weights, they're not required. And then, of course, always have some water nearby. We will take breaks together, but if you need a break at any other time, please do that. Remember, you can always pause and then come back to your workout whenever you feel like it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to sit to the front of our chair with our feet about shoulder width apart. Okay? We're going to put our arms down to the sides and start with some deep breathing. So we're going to take a big deep breath in and reach and stretch your body up and open. Exhale and bring the arms down to the sides. Good. Inhale, reach and stretch up and open up the body. Exhale down. Again, inhale, stretch. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Now we're going to take our hands and we're going to pretend we're going to sweep the floor with our hands as we reach forward and round and up. Okay, and then back down, sweep, and up, sweep. Down, sweep, and up, sweep. Good. Stay big and tall here. Down and big and tall. Good. Down and big and tall. Good. One more time. And tall. Good. Now bring those hands right by your shoulders. Make a big tight fist. Then we're going to push our hands out and open our fingers wide. All right. We'll do that 10 times. So in, push. Open those fingers. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to go out wide with our arms. Same thing with our hands. So out wide, open the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to flick our arms down and open our fingers. We're going to do a bicep curl up and open our arms down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, now let's bring our arms back out to the sides, maybe shoulder height if you can, and really stretch the chest open wide. Okay, we're going to stay here with our arms and do some small circles forward. And I want you to feel that in the top of the shoulders and the back. Okay, so keep those arms nice and wide. You start feeling a little burn here on the top of your shoulders. It just wakes up those muscles in your shoulders and your arms. All right, let's stop. Let's go backward with the circles. Good. Sit up tall. Breathe in deep. Oh, starting to burn a little bit. All right, now we're going to bring our arms down, kind of shake them out. Good. Now let's do a big shoulder roll back. So we're going to lift and pull the shoulders back and open the chest. Big roll backwards. Good. Let's do one more this way. Now let's go forward and around. Same thing. Real big. So you really feel that in your back and your shoulders. Good. All right. Let's do just a little bit of a neck stretch here. So we'll sit up. We're just going to let our chin come down towards the chest. And then take the chin and reach it up, point it up to the ceiling and stretch your neck. Back down to the chest. And back up towards the ceiling. Good. Let's bring back down to the center, and we're going to turn it side to side. See if you can turn your neck a little further each time, keeping the shoulders soft and relaxed. All right, back to the center. Now we're going to reach out in front of us, bend at the waist, and reach forward. Sit straight back, pull back to your chest. So keep your head up, reach forward, and pull back to the chest. Bend at the waist, forward, and pull back. Good. Reach forward, stretch those arms, pull back. Let's do 5 more. 5, pull back. 4, pull back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're going to pretend we're on a bicycle with our hands. Okay? So you're going to spin the bicycle pedals with your hands. So real big circles. This is a really big bike. Big tires. Okay, so this just kind of gets those shoulders a little more warmed up. Big circular motions. Sitting up as tall as you can. Good. And let's just stop those arms, kind of shake out our shoulders a little bit. All right, now let's start at the waist. We're going to put our hands on our waist and open our feet just a little wider. I want you to try to do some turning now. We're going to try to turn side to side. So little twisting at the waist. We're turning our head, and we might even be turning our lower body a little bit. So you might be scooching, all right? Scooting in your chair a little. That just allows you a bigger movement. Couple more each way. All right, good. Now let's do some more reaching, but we're going to go to the sides this time. Warm up our waist a little bit more. So we're going to take our hands in front, and then we're going to reach to our right. Reach with both hands to our right, come in, and then both hands to our left and come in. To the right and in, to the left and in. To the right and in, to the left and in. Good. Right, in, left, in. Right, in, left, in. A couple more. Right, in, left, in. Last time. Right, in, and left, in. Nice job. All right, let's start with the legs, starting with our feet. Okay, so we can watch our feet so that we know we're getting a good workout here. We're going to lift our toes up off the floor. Just pause there for a second. So we're working our ankles, but we should feel it right here also, the front of our calves, maybe the side of the calves. Okay, and we're going to tap. Lift and tap. So we want to do this in a big motion, not little bitty taps. Real high with the toes and real solid into the floor. Good. This will help wake up those legs. And now we're going to leave our toes down. We're going to do the same thing with our heels. We're going to lift our heels up. I want you to squeeze your calves so you feel them back here. Then tap those heels down. Every time, we're going to lift our heels up really high and tap those heels down so we feel the bottom of our feet. Good. All right, now we're going to leave our heels down and we're going to go back and forth. We'll go toes up, down, then heels up and down. Back and forth, toes and heels. Real big. So I want you to feel in your calves too, not just your ankles. Good. Let's do a few more both ways. All right, good. Now, let's open up our hips a little bit. So we're going to lift our toes up off the floor. We're going to try to point them out to the sides. So your knees come open, your toes go out wide. Good. Now lift them and point them in towards each other. Lift them, point them out. Lift them and point them in. Good. So if you notice, your knees are also going in and out, and that kind of helps you rotate your hips. Okay. Nice, easy position right now. We're just getting that motion going in your hips. Good. Nice and slow, but real wide here. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. All right. Starting with the top of the legs and our flexors. We're going to lift that right leg up off the floor and set it out in the front on our heel. Nice long leg. Then you're going to lift it and set it back down and in. Okay, so we lift out, lift in, lift out, lift in. Good. Out and in, out and in. Good. 5 more on this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other leg. So we're going to lift it, set our heel out, straighten that leg, lift it back in. Good. Out and back. Out and back. So remember, we want to lift it back and not drag it. Good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Now we're just going to lift our right leg up off the floor without setting it down. We're going to lift it up and down without touching the floor. So we're going to lift up our right leg. Let's go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Other leg. Lift that left leg off the floor. We're going to go up and down for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're going to do a step out to the side. We'll start with our right foot. And remember, we're lifting and we're stepping out to the side. So put your whole foot down, then lift it back in and set it down. Good. Lift out to the side, then lift back in. Good. Lift out, lift back in. Lift out and in. Good. As high as you can go. Let's see if we can get that leg up a little higher now before we set it down. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. All right. Other leg now. Same thing. We lift it out, set it down, lift it back in. Good. Lift it, set it down, lift it in. Good. Set that whole foot down on the floor every time. 5 more on this side. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's grab a quick drink. That was a nice long warm-up. All right, so first off, we're going to do a little bit of cardio. So we're going to try to get our heart rate up a little. Now, when you're seated and you want to do a little cardio, that means you got to work those arms. And we try to get them up over our heart. Okay, so if they're up here, our heart has to work a little harder. If you ever get short of breath and it's too hard, then you just bring your arms down a little and keep going, okay? We're going to start, though, with just walking in place. You can do this at your own pace, but you're just moving your feet. So we're moving our legs. We're stepping up and down one at a time, okay? But we're going to add a little speed back, all right? So we're going to do it up over our head And I just want you to try to work that speed bag as you're walking. Okay, so we're just hitting that bag as fast as we can. Nice job. We're going to keep doing this for about 15 more seconds. Okay, make sure you're taking those breaths in and out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Takes a lot of coordination too, doesn't it? All right, now we're going to do a little jumping jacks here. Once again, getting that heart rate up, moving a lot of parts of our body. We're going to do both arms. We're starting with the arms first. Now remember, you don't have to lift them all the way up by your ears. As high as you can, up and down. Jumping jack arms. Good. Now we're going to add the legs by doing one leg at a time, stepping out. And we're going to switch back and forth. So as your leg goes out, both arms come up. Nice job. We're just going to keep doing this by time, so you're going at your own pace. Good. So we're moving our whole body here. We have to use our core even. We got about 5 more seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take a big deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. We're going to go back to our speed bag with our stepping. Okay. So once again for time, we're stepping in place, just getting those feet moving, and we're going to add that speed bag above your head if you can. Okay. Remember, we're going as fast as you want to go. Try to keep stepping. It's coordinating our arms and our legs together. Big movement overhead. This will get that heart rate going a little higher. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And done. Whew. Works those arms pretty good too. All right, now we're going to go back to our jumping jacks. So arms are down to the side. Remember, we lift them up over our head if you can, or as high as you can. We're going to add that step out. Okay, we're stepping out onto our heel one at a time. We're trying to sit up tall and just get our whole body moving. Good job. Going by time, right? So we can go at our own pace. We have about 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take a little break and some big deep breaths because we're going to do that one more time. So getting quite a bit of cardio movement in today. So that third time is always the easiest, right? We finally get down the movement and then I change it on you. All right, so we're walking in place. And then we're going to add that speed bag up over your head if you can. Let's go. Just concentrate on that nice fast speed bag up over your head if you can. And moving those feet. Good job. We want to keep breathing too, so don't hold your breath here. That wouldn't be good. All right, 5 more seconds. We're almost there. And done. Whew. All right, take a big deep breath in. We have one more set of those jumping jacks. So arms are down to the sides. We're going to start reaching them up over our head. Add that foot kick out. Once again, at your own pace here. Good. Almost there. We're almost done with our cardio for today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo. All right, take a big deep breath in. We're done with those. Woo. Thank goodness. All right, so let's do a little bit more wide open movements, but we're going to go slower with these, okay? And we want to pretend we're reaching for something. So that's going to require us to use the sides of our body a little bit. All right, so we're going to first just practice stepping side to side, okay, going back and forth. No pattern yet. So we're going to step out to your right first. Step and reach with that same arm. Straight out like there's something on the counter, right, that you can't reach. We're going to step out and reach and come in. Then we're to the left. Step out and reach and come in. Good. So step out and in. Now, add that reach. Kind of bend your body and reach to the side. Good. That's it. So we're stretching that body wide. Nice job. Remember, that thing is counter height, so you don't want to reach down, but straight out. And we're using those sides here. Good. Let's do 8 more like this. 8, 7, 6. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, so that's the first part of our pattern. Okay, so we're going to do 8 step outs. Then when we're done with our step outs, we're going to reach up and then reach down. Reach up, kind of like during the warm-ups, but we're not going to sweep our arms. We're going to reach and bring our arms in and then reach down. We're going to bend at the waist and reach down towards the floor. Okay, but we're not going to throw our head down like this, okay, because that'll change your blood pressure. So we're going to keep our head up, reach down, reach up, stretch it open, reach down, reach up. Good. Reach down, reach up. Nice. Extend those arms as long as you can, long and straight. Let's do 5 more like this. Down, up. Down, up, down, up. 2 more. Down, up, and last time, down, and up. All right, that's the second part of our pattern. So we're going to do 8 step outs, going back and forth, like this, okay? That'll be the first part. We'll do 8 of those, and then we're going to do 8 reaches up and down, okay? Nice and slow, because I want to stay real big here. I want to keep our body stretched open wide, our arms long, all right? So starting to your right first, we're stepping out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now up and down. 1 and down. Stretch it big. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. Nice job. So I snuck in some core work there. All right, so when we're reaching to the sides and we're going up and down, we're getting our core work in. And I didn't even have to call it that. So you guys were just going right along with my program. And I snuck it in there, even though you might not like it. All right, so we're going to do that same thing again. Patterns of 8. Out to the side, reaches first. Let's go. 1, 2, real big here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now up and down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down, and 8, down. All right, big breath in. We're going to do it one more time. All right, the biggest stretches we can this time. Biggest step outs, biggest reaches. All right, we ready? Let's do it. To your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 6, 7, and 8. Up and down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down, and 8, down. All right, quick drink again. Nice job. Whew. All right, we're going to do a little boxing next. So we're going to do a little pattern again, but we're going to start with some jabs, okay? So when we do our jabs, we're going to jab each arm all the way in and out, extending our arms straight. We can kind of do it with a little force, okay? But we're going to work our way from side to side as we jab. So we're going to start with a turn, jabbing to our right. And then we're going to keep going, okay, all the way around till we're turned to our left. And then we're going to go back to the right again. Okay, but we don't want to stay small. We want to get our arms all the way out. That means we're twisting our waist. Okay, still jabbing our arms out as straight as we can. All right, so we're going to go back and forth 4 times. Right, left, right, left. Okay, are we ready? So we're starting to our right. We're jabbing. Now work your way around to the front. And now we're over to our left. And back around to the front and to the right. And back to the front and to the left. And come back in. All right, now once we're done with our jabs, we're going to add some kicks here. So we come back to the center. We can keep our fists right by our shoulders, right? We're going to lift and kick through the heel. We're alternating those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to start with our jabbing again. We're going to start with our right. Let's jab. Keep going to the center and all the way around to our left. And back around, jabbing all the way in and out to our right. And we're spinning. We're going back around to our left. And then back to the center. Bring those hands in. We're going to kick for 8. 1, 2, 3. Lift and kick through those heels. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's turn to our right. We're jabbing. Spin towards the center and to your left. Back towards the center and spin to your right. Back to your left. Keep going with those arms. Back to the center and in. We're going to kick for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, take a little break. We're going to do that one more time. Whew. So get a drink if you want, or just sit there and get a couple deep breaths in and out. Lots of arm work today. Okay, so remember, if you need to adjust and have your arms down a little lower, if it bothers your shoulder to have them up here, you can still box down. Okay. All right, so we're going to start to our right. we're going to jab. Work your way around center. Keep going to your left. And then keep going back around. Center to your right. And back around all the way to your left. And back in all the way to your right. Oh, we added a little bit. Let's go back to the center. Bring those arms in. Let's kick for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's jab again. To your right. All the way around to your left. Back to your right. Back to your left. Let's go back to your right. And back to the center. Bring your hands in. We're going to kick for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're jabbing to your right. Spin to your left. Back to your right. And back to your left. And back to your right. Last time. We're going back to the center. We're going to bring our arms in and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're done with those. All right, let's go ahead and grab our weights now. If you have weights and you want to use them, go ahead and grab those. We're going to start doing a little bit of strength training, starting with those legs. So we want to put the weights on top of the legs. And we're just going to leave them there. And I want you to sit up as tall as you can. Okay, we're going to lift up that right leg first. First, we're just going to kick out through the heel, leaving our leg where it is. We're going to kick out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leave it out. We're going to pulse it up and down here with our leg extended out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and set it down. So lots of quad and hips there. All right, other leg. We're going to lift it up, sit up tall. We're going to kick out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave it out and pulse it up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and set it down. Good. It's harder to lift that leg when it's extended. All right, let's grab our weights now off our legs, put them down to our sides, and we are going to do some rows here. When we do our rows, we're working our back muscles, which are really important to keep us from rolling forward, okay? So I just want you to take a few seconds here and just feel your back kick in. So you're holding your arms to your side and you're holding your weights. I want you to pull your shoulders back and squeeze your upper back muscles together in the back. All right, you're really sitting up tall. Our spine is nice and long, and we're using the upper back to pull those shoulders. So those are the muscles that we're going to work here when we do our rows. Okay? So keep your body like this, but bend forward a little over your legs. Now, as we work our back, as we work our arms, we're squeezing our back. So we're lifting our arms, bending at the elbow, squeezing the back together at the top, and lowering down. Okay? For 15. 1, 2, squeeze your back hard here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more like this, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, come up. All right, now let's hold our right arm out like we're going to do something with it, okay, but we're not. We're going to hold it out here like we're going to do a curl, but we're not going to do anything with it. It's just going to stay suspended out here with our weight away from our body. Okay, now take the other arm down. We're going to do bicep curls with that arm only. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to switch. That arm comes out suspended with a bend in the elbow. Other arm is down. We're going to curl for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And put those weights back on your legs. All right, we're going to do a little calf work here. So keep the weights on your legs. We're going to keep our toes down, squeeze up those heels up off the floor. And I want you to squeeze your calves, okay? We're going to hold for a count of 3, and then we're going to tap them down. So 1, 2, 3, tap, lift, 2, 3, tap, lift, 2, 3, tap, lift, 2, 3, tap, lifts. Come on, squeeze those calves, tap, lift, 2, 3, one more, lift, 2, 3, and down. Good. All right, back to just our legs. We're going to work our hips a little bit more. So weights are on top of the legs. You're going to lift up that right leg, sit up tall. We're going to circle out at the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop, circle in. Don't set it down yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now set it down. All right, lift that left leg up. Sit up tall. We're circling out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop, circle in for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now set it down. All right. Take a deep breath. We're going to go back to our back. All right, so arms are down. Our body is nice and tall and straight. Remember, we lean forward over our legs. We're going to row up for a count of 15. 1, squeeze that back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. All right, now remember, one arm suspended out. Other arm is down. We're curling that arm for 10. Let's go. 1, 2. Remember, our other arm suspended out here. We're just holding it out. 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that arm suspended out. Curling the other arm for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, weights back on your legs. We're going to do a second set of calf raises. All right, we really want to work on squeezing our calves tight here. So push the weight onto your legs, lift up onto your toes, and squeeze your calves. 1, 2, 3, and tap, lift. 2, 3, and tap. 3, 2, 3, and tap. 4, 2, 3, and tap. 5, 2, 3, and tap. 6, 2, 3, and tap. 7, 2, 3, and tap. 8, 2, 3, tap. 9, 2, 3, tap. And 10, 2, 3, and down. All right, put your weights down. We're almost done. We're going to do a little core and stretch. So doing really good here. Just moving right along. Everybody feel okay? All right. So we did some core earlier that I kind of disguised. This time we're going to work directly on the core. We're not disguising because I really want you to pay attention to this part of your core, your stomach, especially around your belly button, okay? So right around your belly button lower, that's where we're targeting here. We're going to do regular old-fashioned sit-ups in a chair. So we want to start to the front of your seat with our feet planted on the floor. Remember, you don't have to go all the way back and touch the back of the chair, okay? You don't have to go back that far to feel this work. You just have to go back far enough to where you're feeling like, oh, I have to really squeeze my stomach right here, okay? Then you're going to come up straight again. Not forward, just up to straight again. All right, so let's cross our arms. We're going to sit up real tall. Feet are planted out on the floor. And they should not be moving. Your feet don't come up, okay? All right, so let's start with a count of 15. 15 total. Let's go. Back and up. I want you to breathe in here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is 6, 7, 8. Keep squeezing your stomach here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, take a deep breath. We're going to do another set of 12. Now, if you feel like those were pretty easy for you, you're going to change your hand position. If that was hard enough, you're going to keep doing with your arms crossed, okay? If you want to make it a little harder, you're going to have your arms out in the front like this, okay? You're going to come back and up, okay? So totally up to you. We're going to do a set of 12. I'm going to do it with my arms straight out in front. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, and 12. Good job. All right, one more set. I'm going to make it even more hard if you want. Remember, you can keep your hands here or out. This time, I'm going to hold my arms up. Okay, it's much, much harder to keep my body straight and go back and up. See, my feet want to come up off the floor. So if you're rocking like this, then go ahead and have your arms down or crossed. All right, feet are flat on the floor. My arms are up. We're going to do 10. It's really hard. Make sure you're breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your back straight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That one was a lot harder, wasn't it? Your arms up. All right, we're going to stretch. We made it. Woo! All right, so let's start with those legs. We're going to do a hamstring and calf stretch. So we're to the front of our seat. We're going to stick our right foot out on the heel. And I really want you to think about straightening that whole leg. Our toe is pointed up to the ceiling. Our leg is straight. And the other foot is out in front for support. We're going to lower our chest forward. As soon as we do that, we're going to feel that stretch up the back of the leg. Now to stretch the calf a little more, pull your toe back towards you. So get a nice stretch up the back of that leg. If you want to reach for your toe, you can. And take some deep breaths in and out here. Good. Come all the way back up. We're going to switch the other foot out. On the heel, toe is pulled up. You can lean straight forward. Pull your toe back a little more to feel your calf. Good. Then if you want, you can reach for that toe. But remember, we're taking those nice long deep breaths, making sure we're getting lots of oxygen here. We're not holding our breath when we stretch. Good. And bring that foot back in. Now, before we scoot back, I want to stretch the lower part of the back. So we're going to keep our feet wide, and we're going to slowly lower ourselves. You can have your hands on your legs or on top of your feet or even in between your feet. Okay, but feel that nice pull in the lower back. Nice little pull forward, stretching out that spine. Keep your head above your heart. Make sure you're taking those deep breaths in and out. Good. And slowly walk yourself back up. Good. And then we're going to scoot to the back of your chair. We're going to try to stretch those hips. Okay, so we're going to keep one foot flat on the floor, lift the other leg up and over the other one. So this automatically starts to open up that hip. Okay, you can stay right here and just feel that nice stretch. You can make it a deeper stretch by pushing your leg away from your body. So I take my hand and I push it down on my inner thigh. And that will open up that hip even more. As I'm doing this, I want to make sure I'm taking deep breaths. Then I'm going to wiggle that toe around just a little bit. Loosen up my ankle so I can do a little longer stretch here. I want to do these stretches for about 30 seconds or more. Good. All right, let's put that foot down and switch. Sometimes one leg doesn't like to do it as easy as the other one, right? It's a little harder to get that leg up. So pay attention to how it feels. It shouldn't be painful in your knee. If you want to make it a deeper stretch, you're pushing that leg away. Good. And then if you want, just take that top toe, wiggle it around in a circle, and make sure you're taking those deep breaths. Good. All right, let's put those feet back on the floor, both feet on the floor. Now we're going to do a little twisting here. So I want to work that waist and spine a little bit more. We're going to take our hands and just reach for the side of your chair with both hands and slowly turn your upper body that way. So this is a nice deep stretch. You should feel this in your ribs and your spine. You don't have to go real far. but push it just a little bit so you feel that open up. Good. And then unwind back to the center. And then let's switch to the opposite side. You're grabbing the side of your chair, slowly turning your body that way. Good. And then slowly come back to the center. All right, we're going to finish with some deep breaths like we started. Arms are down to the sides. We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to stretch up. Breathe in real deep. And then exhale all that air out as we bring our arms back to our sides. Good. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale nice and slow, all that air out. One more time. Big inhale, stretching up. Stretch that body tall. And exhale, bring those arms down. Good. And then give yourselves a pat on the back for a great job today. All right. And you are done for today. Thank you so much for coming and joining. I hope you got a good workout in. Stay nice and cool. Drink your water, right? We don't want to get dehydrated in this hot, humid weather. All right. And for those of you joining me at home, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you got a good workout. And I will see you all next week. All right. Bye-bye now. All right, you guys.